Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Budget with Me setup for January. This is another late video because we just got our stickers as previous. So in this video we're going to do 3 different setups. We're going to do our weekly check-in, our debt tracker, an update on that, and show y'all what our new numbers are for January, as well as setting up our sinking funds page, wherever it went. So our sinking funds page here. We also have all of our Sarah Marie stickers. We have our washies. If y'all saw my sticker haul, y'all will saw all the stickers that we are going to be using this month. So y'all check that video out. I will try to post it down below if I remember. So y'all stay tuned and let's get started because this is going to be a little long video. So this page here is where we're going to be doing our debt tracker. And this month, sad to say that our debt went back up because we had some hospital bills come through. Somebody bought out the truck loan and it's went back to the original amount that was owed left on it. Lots of things, lots of changes. So we're just going to make do with what we have. Hopefully we can get much of this paid off this year. That is our goal, to get as much paid off, get one step closer to becoming debt free. So here we go. Debt tracker. And if y'all can hear my kids, they are trying to just destroy everything in the house as possible. We are using also a Erin Condren dual tip marker here. I like the fine tip side. Anything that's fine tip, it's fine with me. All right, we're going to turn this sideways just a tad bit. All right, our first debt that we are adamant about getting done, paid off this year, it's going to happen, is our Mazda. The Mazda. Then we have my student loans. These are just me. I am no longer in school. I don't plan to go back right now. Have our medical. There's no interest on it. We don't have any minimum payments right now. I'm hoping after we get the Mazda paid off, we can throw some of that we were paying towards medical and start working on it, because it is crazy. We had a truck that we no longer have, and we also have a small amount from James's. All right, so those are the only debts that we have that we count for. They are the largest things that we have. That's what's showing on our credit. We also have cell phones, but we don't put that in here. We just add that to our normal bills, and we'll get that paid off as quickly as we can. That way, just doing our monthly payments for now. So our beginning balances here. Let's go ahead and lay down this total strip here. All right, so our beginning balances for the Mazda is $11,223.66. And if y'all saw a previous video I did, was a debt update video on how much we paid off in 2020. This was the most of it, was our Mazda, which is fabulous. For student loans, we are at $11,691.93. For medical, this is one that went up because of a bill that was over 3 years old that just hit our reports. I never got a bill or anything for it, and it's too late to do anything about it except pay it. I've already contacted insurance and everything, and they said that they cannot do anything now because it's been so long. So now we're just stuck with it, and we'll get it paid off as soon as we can. So the truck, it is at $6,944 to pay off. And then James has a bill out there for $577. All right. So our new amount starting for 2021 is going to be $42,409.73. All right. So for James's down here, there's 0 interest. The truck, there's 0 interest. Medical, 0 interest. Student loans, this is the last month, there is 0 interest on all of my loans. And for interest on the Mazda, I want to say it's $23.94, but I want to double check that before I write it down, just to make sure. So this is something that we like to do in our budget, just so we can have a way of tracking, things that we do multiple payments on our debt and they keep them all in the same place so we can see them as we progress. So here's that. We do a little transaction log of our payments down here, which I'm not going to write any down yet, but we have already made a payment on our debt this month. So make sure, if you want to know how much we paid, y'all make sure you check out the weekly check-in that will be coming next. The next weekly check-in video that will be coming out, so because it will be awesome. All right, let's see. We need one of these. All right, so we're just gonna lay this down here. I don't think we'll have that many, but just to give us some space so we have plenty of room to work with. So that is our debt. It has went back up, which is really sad, but we are going to get it down. I have faith in us this year. It's going to happen. I'm determined. So, and every little bit we have, we're gonna help try to throw towards it. So moving on, next up, we are going to flip to our page behind our budget, January budget, and do our weekly check-in and our transaction log on here. All right, so we're using some more thick washi here. All right, so weekly check-in. And this here just really helps you stay accurate on like your goals that you have set for the month and making sure you're sticking to them. For me, doing our weekly check-in, just kind of be like, okay, we have only this amount, we need to be careful how much we're spending, making sure we're doing it right. So, but we are going to skip, we got groceries, gas, spending, and miscellaneous that we check in for the first 3 weeks. But we rolled over miscellaneous and spending. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we only check in for a few categories, which are the ones that we have in our wallet that we use cash for all the time, except for gas. Gas is in our account, and that's because we use the Get Upside app. In order to use that, you need to make sure you have it linked to a bank or use a card for it, so it has a number. But I do have that link down below if you're interested in trying the Get Upside app. There was one transaction at the end of December that I got $3 cash back on, so which is awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, we're only gonna do 4. All right, let's see. January, 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, we're only checking in 4 weeks. We'll leave 5 just in case we close out either earlier or later. So we'll leave all 5, which is fine. Or we can do it into a ending thing. So let's take a thin washi, put it at the very, very bottom. Close it out. All right, so that is our weekly check-in. I will write in the categories later. Flipping on over, we're going to get our transaction side done, which takes no time at all. It's so easy and quick to set up. I like to keep a running transaction log so I can look through here, and I do it color coordinated based on what we have in our key, which is on our monthly spread, which I need to set up now that I've gotten my new expense trackers for this month. So I'm excited for those. But I like to color coordinate it. That way we know exactly where everything went. All right. So there is our transaction log and weekly check-in for January. Our last setup that we are doing in this video is our sinking funds and transaction log. If y'all remember, in our other planner, we had to flip all the way to the back. Now we get to do it in between with our budget, and it stays together, which is super exciting to have that. So we're going to take thick washi here once more. It's not going straight. It's fine. We're kind of rushing through so we can make sure all of this gets done. So, all right, and then sinking funds up here at the top. All right, so we're gonna fill in our categories. Actually, let's go ahead and set up the transaction side because it is real simple as well. I feel like this one is wider a little bit than the other one. Anyone else feel that way? And these are the second set of the color street nails that I got. I was able to use one set 2 times, and hopefully it'll last me another 2 to 3 weeks. So we shall see, but I did get those redone because in previous videos they were not. They was looking a little rough. All right, so there is that side. So we're gonna flip back over and we're gonna write in our categories and our starting amounts before we did any of our cash envelope stuffing videos and stuff. For that, which we have already stuffed some, y'all will see that video before this one is posted. So these amounts will be correct starting the month, but not correct after the first cash envelope stuffing for this year. Hopefully that don't confuse y'all. I'm sorry. All right, so first up we have is anniversary. We have birthdays. We have car maintenance. We have car tags. We have Christmas. Next up is clothes. Then we have dance, gifts, holiday, medical, and medical is more so for us to buy medicine over the counter, pay for co-pays or anything like that. School, and this is for my daughter, either back to school supplies she needs throughout the year, snacks they need for class, anything like that, it will come from school. And then vape is for my husband. So those are all of our categories. Let's write our beginning balances in for all of our lovely categories. So for anniversary and birthdays, nada. For car maintenance, we had 45. For car tags, it was 10. Christmas, there was nothing. We have zeroed us out for Christmas. Clothing is at 45. Dance was at 126. Gifts was 11. Holiday was 10. Medical was 69. School was 26. And vape is nothing. All right, so that's what we started out with before we put anything in there, which we have definitely put quite a lot in the sinking funds, which I'm very excited about. And y'all shall see that in our cash envelope stuffing. So let's draw these lines in. All right, we're gonna close out this sheet here with a washi here. right, so this is our setup, and then we have extra pages in case we need to put anything else in here if we, which is awesome. I love it. And we still have one before the page right here that needs to get used. All right, so this is what we have done so far. We've got our monthly calendar done here. We got our debt tracker and transaction log done here. Our January budget set up right there. Our weekly check-in and transaction logs for that. We need draw lines for both of these sheets. Our sinking fund and transaction log here. Only thing left we need to get done is our paycheck breakdown. That way we can go through and make sure all of it is done the way we feel comfortable with, and it's going to be able to be all in one place in case the Budget Moms paycheck workbooks does not seem to work out too well for me. It will still all be in one spot. So I will catch y'all in that video for the paycheck breakdown, and that will be all that's left to do. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching this second part of setting up some of our pages for our transaction logs and sinking funds for January. So y'all stay tuned for the last video doing our paycheck breakdown and seeing what we have going towards February. These numbers will pay for our bills and expenses going in there. So stay tuned for that, and I can't wait to catch y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.